Hi everyone, it is your girl Paige. Welcome to my pick a card video. This is going to be their deepest feelings for you. So how are they feeling, your person of interest? What are their secret feelings and desires in regards for you, and maybe what they keep secret? I have tarot. I will be using the mini tarot for all three piles here. And so I need you to make your decision from pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I do not have objects, but sometimes I guess you don't necessarily need them. So pause the video so that you can take deep breaths and meditate to see which pile calls to you. And if more than one pile calls to you, then that is perfectly fine. Again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I will meet you at your piles. Thank you so much for joining in. Hello there, pile 1. We're going to look into what are your person's deepest feelings for you. Let's look at the tarot first. The 3 of Wands. The 7 of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The 5 of Cups. And the 2 of Pentacles. So there's this stuck energy. Your person feels stuck in something. There's this lack mentality, not feeling good enough. There's some guilt here as well for how things went down between the two of you. There's also someone here trying to make amends and fight for the connection. There seems to be some type of stalemate. I mean, we have the 3 of Wands, which suggests waiting, and we also have the 7 of Pentacles, which talks about a pause and kind of needing to slow things down. So maybe there have been some type of obstacles in communication or otherwise between you two, but they are trying to work on that and make amends here with the Knight of Swords. But they're feeling off their game, or they're not so stable in their own life. They have this victim mentality. I keep picking that up with the 5 of Cups. Maybe not feeling good enough, or feeling like they're too late, or they can never make things right. So even though deep down they're wanting to fight, they also get in their head quite a lot with negative thoughts, such as, hey, what could this person see in me? I've let this person down way too many times. I'll never be good enough for this person. Or it's going to end in heartbreak. And because of that, they're going back and forth in their head as far as, should I come forward and reach out to them or should I not? If communication is an issue, or it is like dry between the two of you, but only take that message if that applies to your situation. Their feelings is that they're trying to work on themselves. They're trying to do some self-improvement here. With the 7 of Pentacles, that does talk about growth. It talks about going within more, trying to learn from the past. Maybe they have been focused on their finances and trying to build a name for themselves career-wise. Maybe they're working many hours. Maybe they're working multiple jobs. But the 3 of Wands, it's like maybe they're kind of waiting on you to make the move to them, because they're kind of stuck in this like bubble of fear and insecurity. The Knight of Swords suggests someone wanting to come forward to you and make things right, and either apologize or lay their cards out on the table and just give you some closure. But they're still trying to work on how to do that exactly. Like this person is planning something. They're in contemplation mode. I get the sense of someone wanting to come and surprising you when the time is right, but they're not quite ready right now. They're not ready. They don't see themselves in the best light. So that has to sort itself out. And I do see that will take some time, but I do see that they will get their act together. Because even though these aren't the best cards, right? Like they're not the most positive. They're also not negative necessarily. They're just not the best cards besides the Knight of Swords when it comes to forward action and movement, right? We have some wallowing, we have stagnancy, we have this waiting period, we have this back and forth here. But despite all of the cards in the energy itself, I sense that there is longing. There's a longing to come forward to you and have a do-over or a second chance, or to keep up whatever this is, what you have right now. There's drive. You give this person drive, where maybe they didn't have that before. It's almost like this person gives you credit for putting them on the path of purpose, like you're helping them find their purpose and their worth when they didn't see that before. So that is something. But yeah, they're still trying to ground themselves. With the Two of Pentacles, they're still trying to get their priorities in check. And so that is what it's boiling down to. But yeah, I do see them coming forward to you and, depending on your situation, either making amends, apologizing, telling you their feelings. That's going to come out in the open. You have so many choices and options. So again, that's that Five of Cups, lack of mentality, not feeling quite good enough. They're like, what could you see in me? You have so many different options out there, and I am just like, you're so on a whole other level. You could do so much better than me. What could you possibly see in me? So that this is what this is saying. Like, of all the fish in the sea, like what exactly is it about me that you like, or that you could find yourself satisfied with? Listen to your heart. They're trying to listen to their heart more and stop doubting themselves and shutting their emotions off. They have a tendency of blocking or closing off their heart chakra because they don't do too well when it comes to emotions or vulnerability. It kind of gives them heebie-jeebies, right? So they could have been in denial from their feelings, so they didn't have to face them. Now they're coming more to accepting that, hey, yes, my heart, like I will listen to my heart. I do have feelings for pile one, and it's undeniable now. Let's just face it, right? Let's face these feelings. Yeah, this love scares me. So there's some triggering here because of many reasons, perhaps how someone grows up in their, like, when in their living arrangement, it could be from childhood, other relationships, it could be from love, relationships that went wrong and it scarred this person, or just vulnerability and being emotional is not something that comes easy to this person. Communication and expressing feelings just does not come easy to this person, but they're tapping into their heart. All right, let's see. Warrior. Awakened warrior of the heart, surrendering to ego and struggle, reconnect with the heart and the divine, has returned to love. So they are surrendering. Again, that's what this is giving me. Someone who's ready to step and face their emotions that they're trying to previously push away. And so this also gives me someone who's trying to fight for the connection as well. Warrior spirit. We have some hardship. So there's been a lot of hard lessons, maybe karmic lessons as well, that this person has faced in their life. And there are mountains they feel like they're climbing and fears that they're facing to come closer to you. Overload, so maybe they are working a lot of hours and they're stressed out by a lot of responsibilities, and their energy is kind of all over the place and it's fluctuated, and they've just been stressed out. We do have ego here. So it says fear, anxiety, limiting beliefs, and toxic thinking patterns. That is what the Five of Cups was giving me. Some toxic thinking patterns, not seeing oneself in the best light, replaying negative messages and thoughts in your head. And we also have deception. So they haven't been honest with you, but I really just think it's simply they haven't come out and told you their true feelings. They tell you that they don't have feelings, or they tell you they would prefer you guys to be friends, when they know deep down that's not true. But they have a lot of stress going on. Maybe a lot of demanding relationships, or just a lot of demanding expectations placed on them, which has been a very big hardship on them. And so they get in their ego to protect themselves, yet deep down, it's like baby steps for this person. Deep down, though, they are tapping into those emotions because they can't move on from you, pile one. So we do have this listen to your heart and this warrior with the Knight of Swords. That's just simply suggesting that despite all of these things going on in your person's life, they're still trying to come and find their way back to you, right? I'm hearing the song Moving Mountains by Usher. So if you want additional messages, feel free to look up that song. Okay. Let's keep going. We have the World. We have action. And we have hostilities. Okay, so there's a chapter ending is what I'm getting. There's some type of chapter that needed to end a long time ago, but it's been drawn out. This could be this person needing to end something with another love interest, right? Ending the cycle of their thought patterns, or ending, hanging around some bad energies that they do, or ending addictions. So there's so many different things that this could be talking about, but this also suggests this person wanting to have closure with you, to like come back together and finish things, right? Like set things on the right path. This action card here is suggesting that someone is planning on coming back towards you with momentum, but they're still settling some hostilities or hostile relationships right now. With their hectic work demand or whatever, there's just a lot here. A lot of maybe legit obstacles in this person's path. And maybe there has been some hostilities between the two of you, and they're aware of this, and they kind of want to clear the air here with the World. So the World could be talking about closure. It could also be talking about something ending, but not like you guys, like this person and something else that's been draining and pulling on their energy too much. And with this action card, whereas maybe they were more passive and they let you do all the work, they're going to change the game here and come to you and pursue you and try to make amends with you. Making amends is a major message in this pile for you guys. Their deepest feelings are they want to come correct and right their wrongs. And last but not least, we have deserving, which is consciousness. We have teacher, people. Taught them a valuable lesson, spiritual lesson. They're eternally grateful for that. And we also have family, friends, and guides, spirit guides. So in a way, they think that you've shaped their whole world. And even though in a sense they think you've triggered them to face things they tried to keep in the past, they are eternally grateful for the lessons that they've learned through meeting you. And so there's this sense of gratitude. especially even with this card, gratitude with deserving, they just don't see how someone of you, like you, someone who's so special and out of their league, what you could possibly see in them. And the fact that you see something special in them is, again, another reason why this person is grateful to have you around in their life. They feel like you've been patient with them, compassionate with them, and just super uplifting and encouraging of their dreams. And so, yeah, they think if anyone is going to have their cup of love, it ought to be you, right? You're the most deserving of it. Whereas maybe they don't like committing or being tied down or, anything like that. I'm not necessarily getting F-boy energy for all of you, but I am for some of you. And they're like, okay, eventually I'm gonna have to stop this if I want to have a family and I want to settle with the special person. And there's no one more deserving than pile 1, right? That is what this is saying to me as well. With this family, friends, and guides here, this is just letting me know that there's support coming in on this connection from their spirit guides and from your spirit guides, kind of facilitating the two of you coming together. Maybe they're kind of talking and boosting this person's confidence and to work on themselves so that they can find it within themselves to approach you, because there can be some anxiety when it comes to communicating with you at times. So this is all that I am seeing, but yeah, there's just a lot of gratitude. There's lessons being learned, karmic debts they need to settle, but then them planning their way back to you is what I'm getting. So thank you so much, Pile 1, for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for my future videos that I will post, and I will see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Hello there, Pile 2. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Let's start with the tarot. What are your person's deepest feelings? We have the Emperor, the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, heavy masculine energy, divine masculine, the Wheel or the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. We have 2 kings coming out. So this person could be very rational, maybe kind of closed off at times when it comes to emotions, right? They're more logical, and someone who is kind of egotistical at times, could be very good looking, right? I see you, Pile 2. But they also have a lot of passion for you. They're drawn to you, not only physically, but just that's like the number one thing. Yet at times, even though I see this person being honest for the most part, I'm not seeing any dishonesty here. They're still kind of like, they can give you the cold shoulder every now and then. And they're aware of this, and they have regret for that. They think that you two are placed in each other's lives for a divine reason. Like, this person usually doesn't believe in things like fate and predestination, but when it comes to this connection, they do believe like, hey, this was fate, right? How else did I meet this person? This person feels like you're kind of like a soulmate to them, some type of soul connection that this person does feel like they have with you. The Emperor suggests someone who has found what they're looking for, right? They found what they're looking for, and they're trying to make their way to kind of seal the deal, seal it with you so that nobody else can have you. The Nine of Swords suggests that there may be some anxieties and worries and stress when it comes to this connection. This person could be a little bit possessive, and they're wondering, who have you given your energy to? Like, they're scared that they're jealous and scared that you will move on, or that you're talking around to other people, and they're like, oh no, I have to seal the deal because this person is mine and I don't want anybody else to take this person away from me. So yeah, that is pretty much all I see here. They want to give you a stable and secure offer of probably commitment, or if you two are already in commitment, then to take things to the next level. They're really wanting to seal the deal. That is the message I keep hearing over and over and over again. I need to seal the deal with this person. Fate. This person has been put in my life for a divine reason. It's time for me to take charge and to do what I have to do to have this person be in my life for the long haul. Though this gives me some anxiety, I do see that regardless of this person is going to fight for you because they see you as in-game. This is like the in-game pile. Like they already know that it's you. So there's no doubting in their head. Even though like they know that you are more of a words person and they're more of like an action-oriented person, communication does not come easy to them. And they hope that you will be patient with them to like fight through that fear, to become more verbal when it comes to expressing emotions. I see eventually them getting there, but this is no walk in the park for them. But yeah, that is what I am seeing. Alrighty, let's see. I just dream and wish for everything. So they're dreaming of a perfect life with you. They're kind of fantasizing the home life, family life, marriage life, everything. They're trying to envision a future with you, and they've been wishing for this since the moment you guys met. Could be love at first sight for some of you, for some like the case. And so they're in this contemplation. They're constantly visualizing and fantasizing like the life that you two could have together, in a way that's their manifestation trying to play itself out. They're trying to do a law of attraction, like, hey, let this happen. Because yes, I want a fresh start with you. I want a fresh new beginning with you. But now is not the time. Okay, so this will not be applicable for all of you. It's like 50-50. You'll know if this is accurate for your situation, but now is not the time. So I want a fresh start with you. I dream of a future of me and you being together forever, but now is not it. So maybe that could be because I'm not sensing there's another person involved here, or like a third, first party, whatever. I'm not seeing that. I am seeing that it could be they're trying to get their life together. It could be them trying to focus on their work and their finances and be more financially independent or in a better position. And then they will feel worthy enough to be with you because they don't feel like they're worthy of you just yet. But that is probably why this now is not the right time. For a select few of you, it could be that this person is not ready to settle down, but I am not seeing that for a lot of you because this person is ready. They're ready for this new beginning. This Fool card this is the Fool card of the tarot. I want a new beginning with you. So take off this card if you feel like that doesn't apply, but yeah. Let's keep going. Oh, this card. We have compromise. Walking away. Balance. Feeling harmonious within due to both masculine and feminine energies being balanced. So kind of like the justice. Things coming into order. Guidance from higher self, spirit, trusted family or friends, anyone with wisdom. And clarity, able to see things clearly, understanding situations, people, places, and things for what they truly are. So they are coming into this state of clarity when it comes to their feelings, clearing their head, balancing themselves. So maybe for some of you, they did walk away so that they could kind of come into this balance within themselves. Maybe they felt like they couldn't do this while they were talking to you at the same time, and they had to settle some things. So they could have walked away, or maybe that's the roles are reversed and you were the ones that walked away. There was a separation at one point. That doesn't necessarily mean that there has to be a separation now, though there could be, depending on your situation. But this is giving me more past energy. There was a walking away at some point here. But then I do see in the future a compromise coming in for the two of you because of this person coming more into balance. Like their world could have been all over the place, but they did this self-reflection. They could have been going to counseling perhaps, therapy or something, or they had a family member or some type of mentor to point them on the right path. This is giving me spiritual enlightenment vibes and with clarity. So when they come into a sense of clarity, the connection can come into a place of clarity. So it's like someone wanting to make things right, someone wanting to clear the air and be more forthcoming. But there has to be some forgiveness here of whatever happened between the two of you. And they're still in this balance. Some of them are, which, because we had the now is not the time. For those where you feel like that applies to you, they're still trying to find this balance and clarity. But if you don't feel like this card is for you, then they're already reaching that, and they're just going to come knocking on your door any moment now and sweep you off your feet. Patience. The thinking woman. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And this is the sacral chakra. And Archangel Ariel could be an angel over the connection as well, kind of like a guiding light, facilitating, encouraging the two of you, pushing you two together. We have another angel represented here in this card image as well. So there could be angelic protection, divine protection here. Since this is giving me strong masculine energy, more than likely your person's male. So this thinking woman is letting me know that they're thinking about you. This gives me Queen of Swords vibes as well, which is interesting because the King of Swords came out in the tarot. So they're wondering if you're thinking about them, if they have been on your mind as much as you have been on theirs. They're asking that you give them more time and that you be more patient with them. And they're needing to be more patient with themselves too, because they're trying to rush forward to you. But divine timing is what this is giving me, this like clock right here. Divine timing is at work here. This is giving me temperance, so there will be a duality of the two of you coming together, but not right now for some of you, right? Or it's just talking about the past. In the past, you guys have been patient, but there is a lot of passion. Sacral chakra is about creativity, doing the things you love to do, regenerative, like life force, this freedom, but it's also about, sensuality as well. So there could be a lot of chemistry here, magnetism. This person sees it, they feel it with you, and you could be feeling it with them as well. But they're wondering, hey, am I ever on their mind? Do they think about me? They see you as very intelligent and independent and fierce, right? Like you don't have a hard time speaking your truth. So there is a little bit of intimidation at times, but a lot of respect for the most part is how they see you. And last but not least, let's look at these cards. Joyous fun. Intention, playing it safe. And then we have planning and action. All right, kind of a similar message from pile 1 to this one. If you felt drawn to pile 1, go ahead and watch it, but if not, then that's okay. So, I see that for a long time, and even in this present moment, they're playing it safe. They're being a little bit withdrawn because they want to make sure that they're in a right space, in a right place to give you everything at once. They don't want to come forward with something and then withdraw again. So they could be a little bit withdrawn right now, and it's hard to reach them. Or if you two communicate text message or phone call, it's always brief and a little bit dry. And they have their mask. They're not really opening up to you, but they are yearning to do so. Yet they just kind of want to have a good time. They feel like they always have a great time when they're with you. There's this sense of strong happiness when they're around you. Like their inner child is embraced when they're with you. Maybe they want to take you somewhere to like a carnival or water park or just a concert maybe, or just a road trip or something. But they miss your company is what this card is telling me. They miss your energy. You always brighten their day. You make them smile. You make them feel safe as well. And so even though right now I don't see like that forward movement immediately because they're still keeping their cards close to their chest, I see that this will be changing sometime in the foreseeable future because they're planning their next steps. They're planning on surprising you perhaps and taking action towards you to win you over and maybe even ask you out on a date when the time is right, when they feel more recharged and more confident within themselves. That's why the patience card came out, because the patience card or the temperance card only comes out in a spread to say wait if there is something worth waiting for. You know, because like nobody likes to hear the word wait. And, you know, angels, spirit wouldn't say the message wait if this person isn't worth waiting on, you know? So for a lot of you, I do feel like there is something very special and significant here. However, though, you have the option of walking away and moving on with your life if that is what you want to do. But I see a lot of possibility here for the both of you. So patience, I think they're trying to focus on themselves and be selfish and work on bettering themselves and, you know, focus on their goals, and you're being encouraged to do the exact same thing. And so when the time is right, you both will have been working on yourselves and everything can go forward and become beautiful. So this is how your person is feeling about you right now. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for my future videos that I will post, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Last but not least, hi there, pile 3. Welcome in. So we're going to start with the mini tarot to see what are your person's deepest feelings for you as of now. We have the 8 of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Page of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Ace of Wands. Without a doubt, there's a lot of attraction here and sensuality here, right? With the Ace of Wands. No doubt you both are mutually attracted to one another. And so there's a lot of chemistry. Yet it feels like someone here is not putting in enough effort or kind of lacking something, not giving as much as probably you guys are. And so they feel stuck in something. They don't feel worthy enough of you. They don't know if they're ready to give you commitment. Yet they know that they like you a lot. But sometimes they really are judgmental on themselves and they criticize themselves too much and they don't see themselves in the best light. So they tend to withdraw and walk away because they feel like it's just not going to work out between the two of you. So it's almost as if this person has self-defeating thoughts that sabotage and delay things. And I'm sure that you two have a blast with one another. It's always a fun time to be with each other. But when it comes to wanting to settle down or wanting to be serious, this person is like off running to the hills. They're like, no, thank you. I'm not ready for that. Like, it's not because I don't like you. It's just I don't have a lot to give right now, or I don't want to offer anything right now. And it comes from a hurt place. 9 out of 10 times it comes from a hurt place. Why people act like that? There could be some immaturity here. It could be that this person isn't over someone from their past, and so that kind of weighs on them, right? And they're not ready to jump into something else. So I see that though there's a mutual attraction that this person has for you, and they think you're attractive, and they think that you're a good time, and you're special. It's like I don't see them wanting to progress things from either a friendship or a friends with benefits thing to the next level. That's not to say that this person will never get there, but as of right now, they're just not ready because maybe they're just trying to focus on their work or their school. I'm getting a lot of young vibes. This person could be very young. You both could be young, or they're just young at heart, right? Not a lot of life experience, not a lot of, I'm seeing that they have experience in relationships, maybe 1 or 2 significant relationships, but still there's that naivety that I'm picking up with the Page of Pentacles. Someone who doesn't feel like they have their life together, and they're hung up on the situation between what you two have. They don't feel like it's a mixture of things. They don't feel ready. They could be not over someone. They don't feel good enough. And they're just kind of not wanting to commit. So just try to see which one of it or multiple ones resonate with this situation with you. But I see that there has been a lot of walking away here. Either they've walked away from you, or you've walked away from them, or you both have done this. Like, I'm seeing it's possible for some of you, like there's a complete hot and cold. You two come together, you could walk away, and then you guys come together and then they walk away. And there's this sense of this like relentless cycle of you two hanging out, catching up, and then it just going, like you two just pulling and drifting away. So, not sure if maybe this person believes you two would be best as friends, right? But I see that this back and forth or this hot and cold thing is going to continue on. So it's like your call as far as what you want to do next. You have, the decision and the choice to do what you feel is best for you. But yeah, that's what I am picking up here. I am in so much pain. Okay, So this could be just on a personal level without any other party affecting this pain or being the cause of the pain. It could just talk about emotional wounds or just sadness, maybe some bouts of depression. This could be pain or heartbreak from a failed relationship of the past, like I was mentioning, and them not being over that situation and it's still haunting on them, and they're still trying to recover from that. I don't see this card that much in this deck, so the fact that it came out really does heighten that there is something going on in their internal world. I mean what I say, or I meant what I said. Maybe something like, hey, I just want to be friends, or I don't want to take things to the next level. I'm not ready. It could be anything. I meant what I said is what that's saying. And then we have, I think we should see other people. Okay. Alrighty. So, yeah, I think we should see other people, or I think we should move on. It's giving me 3 of Cups. So, yeah, the 8 of Cups message keeps popping up of walking away. Alrighty. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. We have toxic addictions. Substances or behaviors used to numb their feelings, such as drugs, sex, gambling, and alcohol. They could have several addictions here that they use to numb their pain, right? We have planning, overindulgence, lessons of change and balance to manifest temperance. Examples are overeating, greed, overdrinking, debauchery, spending beyond your means or necessity. So overdoing one thing that is not healthy, again, that goes hand in hand with the toxic addictions, and we have overdrinking mentioned in both of these. So maybe this person has a drinking problem. It could also be sex or drugs or negative thought patterns, perhaps doing too much of one thing that's not helping you. We have telepathy, able to hear each other's thoughts and converse mentally, able to sense each other's feelings and moods. So maybe you guys do have telepathic communication where you both are able to hear one another's thoughts, and even when you're miles away from one another, you still feel each other's presence around you. We have a karmic partner here. The purpose of this connection is to learn lessons, provide personal growth, and self-improvement required for our soul's journey. This could be that ex, right? Or someone that they're currently talking to. I'm not saying that this is saying you guys are karmics, but I see that this karmic partner is in this person's life, right? Or they're not over that person, that karmic energy. And we have independent, someone who's trying to be more independent, trying to make a name for themselves, get out of some type of shackles. I'm seeing a vision of someone trying to escape some shackles here and spread their wings and fly away. It could be from this ex. Yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Angel of love. Anxiety. Door to romance. So for a slim amount of you, it's very possible that in time you guys will be something more. But for a lot of you guys, I see you finding this love somewhere else, like away from this person, not with them, just because there's just a lot of things standing in between the two of you. And I feel like even though they care for you in a sense, I don't see a resolvedness here for you guys, for the majority. But like I said, it's possible for a slim amount of you two will be in a romantic relationship If you're interested in a private reading, you can look at my email. I offer them. It's in my description down below if you want to know and want some clarity about what's going on between you and your person of interest. I could help you out. But this person has quite some anxiety, but it's like different energies are affecting this person, and that plays a huge role in the way they're acting. But there's this walking away. I see you guys walking away and finding love elsewhere. Like one door closes, this chapter closes, and you moving on to greener pastures with somebody new. So let's keep going. Last but not least, a creative endeavor, the healing light, and present power. Some of you need to know that you have what it takes to move on from this person. Some of you needed to hear that. Like, you have it within you to move on. You have the courage, you have the strength, and the willpower to move on. And you can heal from this. Some of you have been dealing with this person for many years. You will find restoration. You will find healing once you find the courage to let go of this, right? Maybe expressing yourself through creative means will help you heal. Maybe you're meant to do something in this world that has to do with your creativity. Maybe you play an instrument. Maybe you draw or paint. Maybe you sing or write. So creativity is a main message coming through here. Listening to music, playing music, something to do with expressing your creative selves with that sacral chakra energy that will do wonders for you. And again, you're coming into a healing place within your heart chakra and your life force, which is the solar plexus chakra. I'd recommend listening to solar plexus meditations. There's so many free ones on YouTube that would help you out a lot. But you're stepping into your own pile 3. This is about you guys. You're stepping into this present power, and you're going to showcase your talents to the world, and you're going to be a guiding light for other people as well. And in regards to this situation, focusing on yourself and self-care and self-compassion and self-love is very important. But I do see that for a lot of you, this is a closing chapter for you and your person of interest that you came here asking about. I'm so sorry about that, but stay optimistic. Thank you so much, Pile 3, for watching. It was lovely doing this reading for you. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe if you like my content and you want to be updated of future videos. Be on the lookout for my future videos, and I will see you beautiful souls next time. Take care of yourselves.